If you are following Soulmate from Star Plus, which is the original network that broadcasts it, you already know that the show have gone on 7 years leap, and this is like me trying to introduce the topic. I'll cover a lot of drama regarding this. I've actually posted a brief recap which was about how their child was stolen by Roshni, and also now the show went on 7 years where they are rebuilding their life with a new child. That means Sachin and Sayali have had two children. One is being stolen by Roshni, and the second one is the one they are raising. So this is like us trying to know what happens next if the truth will finally come out, and also, introducing their new daughter, their character, and how life has been for them after Roshni stole their child, and after 7 years later, what happens to them. So guys, if that is what you're interested in watching, don't forget to watch this video and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let us jump straight into the video of today on the show.
The episode starts with Roshni waking up in panic when she cannot find her baby beside her. She frantically searches for him and soon discovers that Sayali has been lovingly taking care of the child while Roshni was asleep. Instead of appreciating her concern, Roshni immediately loses her temper and accuses Sayali of taking the baby without permission. Deep inside, Roshni is insecure because Sayali is the child's biological mother, and that fear clouds her. Judgment. Renuka also misunderstands the situation and sides with Roshni. Without listening to Sayali's explanation, Sachin and Riya, however, firmly support Sayali and remind everyone that she has never intended to hurt the baby. Even so, the harsh accusations deeply wound Sayali, who's already struggling with the emotional pain of her past. 10 days later, the family gathers to celebrate the naming ceremony of Roshni and Tejas' baby. Riya and Akash wonder whether Sachin and Sayali will attend. After everything that has happened, to everyone's surprise, the couple arrives, carrying the beautiful cradle they had once bought for their own unborn child. Despite the heartbreaking memories attached to it, they decide to gift it to the newborn as a blessing. Sayali lovingly decorates the cradle, hiding her sorrow behind a smile. The guests are touched by her kindness and sympathize with the immense loss she has suffered. The priest performs the rituals and announces the baby's name as Laksh. The entire family happily blesses the little one, and Sayali also prays sincerely for his bright future. While everyone is busy celebrating, no one notices that one of the cradle screws has come loose. Suddenly, the cradle tilts, putting the baby in danger. Acting on pure instinct, Sayali rushes forward and catches Laksh just before he falls to the ground. The guests are relieved and praise her quick thinking, acknowledging that she saved the baby's life. Instead of thanking Sayali, Roshni becomes even more suspicious. She accuses Sayali of deliberately taking the baby away and claims that jealousy has driven her to harm him. Her cruel words leave Sayali devastated. Many guests begin questioning Roshni's unfair behavior, while Paresh and Tejas defend Sayali and remind everyone of her selfless nature. However, Renuka once again fails to understand Sayali's emotional condition and supports Roshni's fears. Overwhelmed by insecurity, Roshni begs Sayali to stay away from her and Laksh, threatening to leave the house otherwise. Without considering the truth, Renuka makes a shocking decision and asks Sachin and Sayali to leave the Deshmukh house. Sachin can no longer tolerate the constant humiliation faced by his wife. He reminds everyone how Sayali had always cared for Roshni and the baby despite her own grief. Determined to protect his wife's dignity, Sachin announces that they will leave the house forever. Paresh, though heartbroken, gives them his blessing, believing it may be the only way they can find peace. As Sachin and Sayali prepare to leave, the entire family becomes emotional. Before stepping out, the couple recalls the many joyful memories they had created in the Deshmukh house, making their farewell even more painful. Panku, the daughter of Sachin and Sayali, getting into an argument with one of her classmates. Although the other girl is at fault, she refuses to apologize and instead continues fighting with Panku, who firmly stands up for what is right. The matter becomes serious, and both girls are taken to the principal's office. The school's principal is portrayed as a glamorous and fashion conscious woman who seems more interested in her appearance than in handling school matters. Annoyed with Panku's behavior, she decides to call her father, Sachin, to the school instead of her mother. Panku feels relieved because she knows her father is much more lenient, whereas Sayali is strict and would certainly scold. Uh, Meanwhile, 7 years have passed, and life in the Deshmukh household has changed considerably. Paresh has become detached from everyday family issues and prefers to stay away from unnecessary conflicts. Renuka, however, remains the same as ever. Roshni has lovingly raised Lakshmi, the child who is actually Sayali's biological daughter, while keeping this truth hidden from everyone. Despite the secret, Lakshmi has inherited many of Sachin's traits, making her remarkably similar to him. Sachin reaches the principal's office with his usual confidence and charm. Panku is certain that her father will somehow convince the school authorities and save her from punishment. As expected, Sachin begins praising the principal's beauty and elegance. He even jokingly suggests that someone as glamorous as her should be working in the film industry instead of being a school principal. Flattered by his compliments, the principal completely forgets the original reason for calling him, and the issue between the students is pushed aside. Elsewhere, Sayali visits the temple carrying a beautiful flower garland she has woven herself. The priest admires her craftsmanship and praises her dedication. After leaving her business behind, Sayali now devotes all her time to raising Panku and looking after her family. At the same time, Roshni grows anxious after noticing Lakshmi's growing resemblance to Sachin. Even though she has managed to keep Lakshmi's real identity hidden for years, she fears that the child's behavior and personality may eventually reveal the truth to everyone. The episode ends